MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're... Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. The return man, Ty Johnson. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Mariota on first down. He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. Touchdown! Simi Fehoko with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, isn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Defense gives up a touchdown. Defense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Quentin Williams in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Play action now. Mariota. It's caught by OBJ. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First down, Mariota. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And 2nd down. Again, it's Mariota. And that'll be caught by Fehoko. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And this one complete. It's Fehoko. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Mariota. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A 1st down throw for Mariota. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Touchdown, Jets. Odell Beckham, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Cincinnati set to take over once again. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
On second down, here's Mixon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Burrow on play action. Now Burrow loses the football. And the Jets have recovered. Defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Mariota. And it's caught. Touchdown. Corey Davis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jets continue to pull away here in this first half. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it is 28-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Following the interception here, Mariota. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hand,
touchdown Jets! Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets open the lead up to 34-0. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes this 35-0 now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Mixon, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Time to look now with our spotlight at the quarterback, Marcus Mariota. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that route you love? What's that route? 4 verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep and for him to show off that big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Working with his 2nd and 4. Mariota. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Brandon, these quarterbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get 2 hands on the football and pick it off.
The Burrows throw into the hands of Sample. That catch good for only a couple. From the 41, Burrow. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. On 2nd and 9, Mariota got his man. It's Fehoko. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's a toss right side for Hunt. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Now Burrow on 1st down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. In there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Mixon, and he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. And here's Joseph Charlton now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they can't bring him down. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Joe Burrow. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the 2nd half.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down now, Mixon. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mariota now. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well. And that would appear to be a face mask. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football, and the Jets have recovered. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Play fake, Mariota. And bringing it in, it's Davis. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Hunt. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Off the play fake, Mariota. It's caught. Beckham. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 26. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
They run for it with Hunt, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They go play action with Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. He'll air this one out for Boyd. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing, Mariota. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Hunt. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And, oh, this is Beckham remaining down on the ground. And apparently in some pain. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Kareem Hunt hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will extend this big lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. Slide for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Moss. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. 30. 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Gonzalez good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Here's Hunt. Room to run past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.